The other day, I found myself in a familiar situation. A friend called me up and asked if I could help him move to his new apartment. I had my own list of tasks to get done that day, but I hesitated, and before I knew it, the words, "Sure, I'd love to help," had slipped out of my mouth. I spent the rest of the day regretting that decision, scrambling to finish my own work and feeling utterly drained. And I thought to myself, why is it so hard to say no? Why do we find ourselves trapped in commitments we don't want, simply because we can't utter that one simple word? Well, the truth is, saying no isn't just about turning down a request. It's about setting boundaries, prioritizing your own needs, and taking control of your time and energy. And today, we're going to break down the process of learning to say no into manageable steps. Firstly, recognize the value of your time. Keep in mind that every minute you spend doing something is a minute you can't spend doing anything else. If you're constantly saying yes to others, you're saying no to yourself. Secondly, understand your priorities. What are the things that matter most to you? Your work, your health, your relationships? When you know what's important, it's easier to say no to things that don't align with those priorities. Thirdly, practice makes perfect. Start with small, low-stakes situations. Say no to that extra slice of cake or that unnecessary meeting. The more you practice, the easier it'll get. And finally, be assertive, not aggressive. There's a difference between standing up for yourself and steamrolling over others. You can say no firmly, respectfully, and without feeling guilty. Now let's summarize the key points about the art of saying no. First, recognize the value of your time. Every minute is precious, don't waste it. Second, understand your priorities. Know what matters to you and let that guide your decisions. Third, practice saying no. Start small and work your way up. And finally, be assertive. Stand up for yourself without stepping on others. Remember, saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about taking control of your time and energy, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your needs. It's about saying yes to the things that truly matter to you. The next time someone asks you for a favor, take a moment. Consider your priorities, your time, and your energy. And if it's not a good fit, don't be afraid to say no. After all, it's your life. Don't let others dictate how you spend it. Remember, the art of saying no is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. It may take some time, and it may be uncomfortable at first, but with practice, you'll find it easier and more empowering than you ever thought possible. Don't be afraid to say no. Stand up for yourself, prioritize your time and energy, and take control of your life.